lovelies, I got a haircut. Okay, with that joke out of the way, today's video I'm going to show you how to make a cheap dollar store wig into a less noticeably cheap dollar store wig. I don't know, I just had this thing in my closet, like all of my projects at the moment, and I just wanted to teach, show, practice how to do something with this thing. Because, you know, some of us cosplayers live on the budget of a broke college student without being a college student. With that out of the way, let's get started. Right off the bat, the first thing we need to do is get rid of this shimmery, shiny plastic sheen from the wig. And the best way to do that, as the internet says, is take your wig and soak it in fabric softener for about a week. Details kind of vary from source to source, but that's the gist of it. Did I buy an entire thing of fabric softener just for this one video? Yes. Yes, I did. That ended up being almost all of the bottle, which was worth 45 loads. Oh boy. Being really practical with my resources. And then just soak the wig, massage it, get it all nice and in there. Ugh. Okay, let's just top this off. I'm going to pour in a bit of water as well, just so I can actually have it reach the roots. Now I need to wash my hands. And I can't turn off the camera because my hands are wet. And I'm just gonna cover this in saran wrap and forget about it for the next week.
1 week later.
Welcome everyone to my disgusting bathroom. So here we have our wig, which has been sitting in this solution for the past week. Nice and saturated in that. And we're just going to rinse this out in the sink. To help get rid of all the soap, we are going to be using more soap. Hair soap. Reasons why we're going to be using conditioner is 1, to help clean out all of the fabric softener we can, and 2, that way the wig doesn't smell like fabric softener, because I don't know about you, but I don't want my hair to end up smelling like fabric softener. Now that we're done washing our wig, we are going to let this sit in the shower and air dry completely before we move on to any of the next steps. Here's our wig fully dried, and although fabric softener didn't take away all of the shininess, it did take away some of it. Only downside is, in my opinion, it smells kind of gross, but we're still going to do a couple more things to this to fix the texture and hopefully the smell, which you'll see in a bit. But first, we need to brush it out. For this, I recommend using a wide tooth comb and going through the hair slowly. However, don't freak out if you end up losing some or even a lot of hair, especially if you're using a cheap wig, because that's just unavoidable. So don't stress yourself out. Now that we have our wig all nice and secure on our heads, it's time to straighten it. So take your iron, put it on the lowest heating setting possible, because we do not want to have a bunch of melted plastic fuming on our heads. This is how you get lung cancer. Not good. Ugh. I just spent the past 30 minutes trying to straighten this, and one thing I've learned about plastic wigs, they don't like to be straight, just like me. It is a bit better than it looked like when I first had it. The main problem though, it's just so freaking top heavy with all this hair that it just naturally wants to fluoresce into a bob, and then all of these strands just want to go in their own direction no matter how much I straighten it. I might need to apply a little more heat, which kind of scary. I already had a fan running because I was starting to smell some stuff. Hopefully that was just the soap. But yeah, going to keep on trying to straighten it, but it'll be what it'll be. Like, this is a $10 wig, so you can only do so much. Okay, with our wig as straight as we can possibly make it, we're going to comb it with some baby powder, with some dry shampoo, Finally, going to give it one final iron through and seal it all in with some volumizing hairspray. Let's get started. Oh, great. My room is going to smell like baby powder. Oh, joy. The things I do for video. Oh, no! Ah! What have I done? Okay, I'm going to quickly switch into a different shirt. Or, I'm just going to roll up my sleeves and pray I don't get any on my shirt. Oh, no. What have I done? Although the camera doesn't do it justice, this really does reduce the amount of shininess from the wig and lightens the color rather significantly. Although I will warn you, this naturally makes a big mess, and if you don't use enough dry shampoo and hairspray to seal in the baby powder, it'll just go away rather quickly, so do be careful about that. Here's our beautiful wig in all of its glory, and all it took was just coating my desk in baby powder, ruining my brush, and covering my skirt. But it was worth it. Now, I'm gonna go put this on and then do some styling in the bathroom, and we'll see how it goes. And here's where I had the awful idea about cutting some bangs. While it could have worked if I wasn't so scissor happy, I really botched it up, and one might argue made the whole situation even worse. So, what did we learn? Don't assume watching a couple YouTube videos on cutting bangs will make you a master at it, because oh boy, was I wrong. And here we are after all of our hard work, and now this is the fruit of our success and labors. And all of that stuff, I don't know what to say. Aside from the fact that, yes, while this does look a lot better than it did a while ago, especially if I add a hat to it, I would still advise you buy a better quality wig just in the first place, because while this wig did end up costing me $12, it actually ended up costing me $23 in total with all of the fabric softener and hairspray, plus the week and a half worth of just doing stuff to make it this good in the first place. This is a personal opinion, so you don't really have to take it, but it would probably be a lot more cost effective and time efficient if you just bought a better quality wig in the first place. This is still a fun project if you're starting cosplay, or you just happen to have one of these things lying around the house and you just wanted to experiment a bit, so don't let that discourage you. Just keep in mind what is really worth price-wise. Anyway. Thanks for watching the video. It was a lot of fun, and I hope you got some useful information out of it, and maybe even a laugh. Be sure to like and subscribe and click on the notification bell to know when my next video will come out. Also, a big shout out to all of my patrons. You guys are amazing. Any ideas, projects, or suggestions on what you want to see next? Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.